Welcome back to Shelf Warmers. I'm Sam.
And I'm Andrew.
This is the podcast where we watch and discuss movies, right?
Movies, films.
Roughly from 2012 to 2020, also known as the pump and dump period of Hollywood. Recently I had a listener told me that the pump and dump period of Hollywood kind of turned him off. It's like a little vulgar.
Should we change that?
I don't know. I mean, it's not exactly a golden age, but definitely a time of high fertility for Tinseltown.
I guess it is pump and dump.
It's like
because fertility is like a scientific word,
and then it's like
and pump and dump's like trailer park,
like Hollywood was ripe.
Yeah.
At this time,
fertile. So fertile, in fact, that we didn't see many of the movies produced. But they're good, they're bad, or just meh. Well, Sam, we're going to cover them all.
Yeah.
If it's been sitting on the shelf, well, it's time to take it down. And so what are we taking down today?
Well, today we're covering 2016's Zoolander 2, the comedy sequel to 2001's Zoolander.
Really?
Yeah, both of which were directed by Ben Stiller.
And written by Ben and Justin Theroux.
I think Theroux only wrote the second one.
Oh, really? He's
but
just in the
Justin
first one?
Theroux is in the first one.
Yeah. And in the second one, surprise, surprise.
And they wrote Tropic Thunder together.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
the movies are 15 years apart.
15 years apart. Always a great recipe for success. When you wait 15 years to do a sequel. Ask Indiana Jones. Yeah. Things age great when you wait 15 years.
Especially comedy.
Yeah. It's like wine.
Yeah.
It's like wine and Zoolander are a great pairing.
Well, Zoolander's kind of interesting because I was looking at Letterboxd because full transparency, I hadn't seen Zoolander until 3 days ago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So you're a late adopter.
Late adopter, but I saw like on Letterboxd like everyone was watching it like a year, 2 years ago. Did it have like some resurgence?
Oh yes.
Why was that?
Because it was a meme. It was a meme of it was a shot of Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller on the red carpet, and they give each other like the look.
That was like a meme?
That was a meme. And I don't know if that's why. If that's my only memory of Zoolander in the pop culture in the last couple of years.
Because I remember we were like fully grown, and it was like Zoolander, and I was like, what?
I also think people just like Ben Stiller. That might have been a Severance thing too. Maybe
Ooh.
Maybe he's back in the news because of that.
He's had a pretty much as good as you can get.
Interesting career. Yeah, he nepo baby. He quit Saturday Night Live because he didn't like the work schedule.
That's awesome.
And then he still succeeded. Like,
I feel like he's one of those guys who like just kind of accidentally became one of the biggest comedy stars of the 2000s.
Yeah, he's like he reminds me of Albert Brooks, but like if Albert Brooks continued to like hit and didn't have his drop off.
Yeah, because he kind of starts out making more like serious movies that are comic, like dramedies.
Yeah,
kind of like Brooks.
Yeah,
like he did his Reality Bites.
Yeah,
which is like a bona fide Gen X indie hit.
I tried to watch it. I watched the first 10 minutes and I said, I'm not going to enjoy this movie.
Wow.
Yeah, they were so annoying.
Well, that's because it's our parents' generation.
Yeah.
Very annoying.
And we hate our parents.
And we hate Ben Stiller. No, we like Ben Stiller.
I watched A Cable Guy, though.
Oh, yeah.
That was very good.
That's one I watched as a kid, and I haven't revisited. I think I'd like it a lot more now.
It was one that I was very aware of as a kid. Like, it was like the one piece missing from my Carrie collection, you know? Like, I saw, like, Liar Liar, Ace Ventura, and, like, Dumb and Dumber, and all the hits, but never that one.
Iconic poster.
Absolutely.
I feel like you and I both skimmed IMDb for hours.
Oh, absolutely.
Once we had access to the internet.
It also was in my circle because when Carrie hosted Saturday Night Live in 2014 for Dumb and Dumber 2,
of course,
they did the Carrie family reunion sketches, which they also did for Walken and Sandler and a couple other ones. And at the end of the sketch, like Jay Farrow comes out and goes, "Cable Guy," and that like was burned into my brain. So I was very aware of it because of that too.
Yeah, I feel like for us, we both kind of have this reverence, obviously, for SNL and like these old comedies. And part of it is like wanting to be in on the jokes.
Absolutely.
So you have to go back and watch all these old comedies to get jokes that reference said comedies.
Yeah. And I also just think these were the guys we saw the faces of a lot when we were growing up. Like, I saw Tower Heist in theaters.
Hell yeah.
Because I knew Stiller and I knew Eddie Murphy, and I had like a respect for those kind of guys.
Yeah.
Like over like Tom Cruise or Leo, I was like, okay, Farrell, Sandler, and all these people are my movie stars.
They're kind of like that, Aykroyd, Murray.
Sure. Yeah.
That crew.
Yeah.
Chevy.
I think they're the Brat Pack, or is that Frat Pack? And Brat Pack is Rogan.
No, Brat Pack is the John Hughes crew.
Yeah, so maybe the Rogan crew is also in with.
I looked it up on Wikipedia. Have you heard of it?
No.
It's pretty good.
I'm sure that teachers let you use it, right?
They really should.
Let you use it I mean, in their ChatGPT.
They say it's like 95. Not even 95. I think it's like 99.9999% accurate.
Yeah, then why
Which
not?
I like those odds.
Yeah.
But the Wikipedia page for the Frat Pack cites Rogan with the Farrell and the Stiller and the Wilsons.
Well, because there is overlap in terms of like Paul Rudd.
Right, Rudd is an anchorman, among others.
And 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
And Knocked Up. Yeah. He's kind of like he's like the thread.
Yeah.
In between those two generations. Anyway, do you know what day this movie opened up at? On rather?
This smells like winter.
Close. It was a Valentine's Day release.
I'm sorry, last I checked, Valentine's Day was the winter.
I guess it is actually, now that you say that.
When I said winter, February I was 12th. Thinking like Dumpuary or something.
Yeah, no. I guess I was picturing like a Christmas release when you said that.
You were imagining me walking...
Can't take the Christ out of Christmas anymore.
You were imagining me as a 14-year-old frolicking into the theater on Christmas Day.
Absolutely.
That's
for
awesome.
The legendary Derek Zoolander.
All I want for Christmas is Zoolander 2.
But this opened up on February 12th, 2016. Do you know what else came out this weekend? And I'll tell you, I have a vivid memory of this being marketed as a Valentine's Day film.
I have no idea what else came out.
Deadpool.
Oh yes, I definitely remember Deadpool as a Valentine's release.
Yeah, and I saw that opening weekend.
Oh my god, it must have been. It must have been demolished by Deadpool.
Absolutely, killed. Because Deadpool was the biggest R-rated film of all time, right? Besides Passion of the Christ for a very long time. I think that would be my Deadpool 2, maybe.
Joker
probably beat that. Yeah. Everybody loves a clown.
Whether it's the Merc with the mouth, or
the blue
Arthur Fleck,
or Derek Zoolander,
the big three. Imagine those three in a room. I would shoot myself.
There probably is at least one college dorm that has a poster of all three of them up.
Imagine 3 freshmen coming in the first day, and they all have separate posters. And it's like the end of Casablanca. They're like, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I mean, there's the connection to Todd Phillips.
There you go.
Todd Phillips.
Oh, because of what? He did
Old School.
Yeah,
and The Hangover. So he kind of is also probably considered to be in the frat pack somewhat.
What if Stiller did Joker?
Wow. That'd actually be really good.
Because he's kind of good at doing these character pieces. But a little semi-serious, like we said.
Secret Life Walter Mitty.
I know one of our buddies loves that movie.
Is that a Shelf-Warmer?
I think so. Bash?
I've never seen it.
Bash is nodding yes.
Yeah. I'll have to say to everyone that this is a late night recording, so this is Shelf-Warmers After Dark. So
buckle
we're allowed
up.
to get a little crazy tonight.
It's going to be unhinged.
So we might talk to Bash. We might talk to each other. We might talk about movies. We're going to be breaking all the normal rules of Shelf-Warmers tonight.
I know this is a very established podcast. Yes. It's kind of, I think people are saying it's kind of a institution.
Yeah, I would say it's almost like the dollar bill. Like it's
a constant.
Yeah, like a constant. And the people see it and they smile. Famously, when people see the dollar bill, they all smile because money, money, money.
But yeah, Zoolander 2. We're covering this film because it's a legacy sequel.
Legacy sequel, yeah.
Specifically, a comedy legacy sequel.
Pairing with another legacy sequel with Ben Stiller.
Yes.
Happy Gilmore 2.
What does he say in Happy Gilmore? He's like, I will put you to sleep. Or you will go to sleep. Yeah. Or I will put you to sleep. With his handlebar mustache.
Hal the orderly.
Yeah, he's really good.
Who's also in Hubie Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah.
The interconnected.
It's all connected.
Hubie Halloween. That falls in. That's a COVID movie, right?
2020 though. So we could cover it. Except I've seen Hubie Halloween like 3 times.
I'm gonna rip Hubie Halloween this holiday season. The holiday being
as you should.
Halloween.
We don't have enough Halloween movies because horror movies aren't Halloween movies.
Sorry.
What?
Sorry, viewers.
Oh, I said sorry.
Huh? That's right, folks. Turn your dial.
No, that's right, folks. When you turn 23 years old, you become like the Peanuts adult.
Andrew's older than me, so he's gonna sound like that before me. What are we talking about? Hubie Halloween? Oh, Happy Gilmore 2.
Yes, Happy Gilmore 2. It's a legacy sequel. It's even larger than 15 years in terms of a gap. What, 30 years for Happy Gilmore 2? In between movies? I mean, Happy Gilmore has to be like 95? 96? So yeah. Like
96. Man, I always get you.
You always snipe me on those. I'm always 1 year off. So
and I'm always right on the money.
Yeah, so it's not impressive when you're 1 year off. Because if you're like, oh, like Happy Gilmore, what, 1995? You're like, oh, 96. That's not like, you were close. It's like, no, you were 1 year off.
I mean, I think part of me knowing the dates is, like we were saying earlier, like the IMDb.
Oh, absolutely.
Like surfing IMDb. On IMDb, it's like title, year. And that kind of ingrained itself.
So we wanted to pair for Zoolander 2 and Happy Gilmore 2 in terms of pairing a legacy sequel and Ben Stiller. So that's why we're covering Zoolander 2 today, which you guys might be saying, why would you cover Zoolander 2? Well, once again, that's the point of the podcast. But also, it's who talks about Zoolander 2? Like, people love Zoolander. Look, kind of what you were saying about the first one. It is very much talked about. People are always doing a rewatch on Letterboxd. It's constantly in the pop culture. It's a meme. Nobody has anything to say about Zoolander 2, except for maybe one thing, which we'll get to in a bit. One actor.
Which I found out only after researching it. I was like, oh, wow. Like, this is actually a big deal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, Sam, what's this freaking movie about? Who's in it?
Yeah, so if you haven't seen the original film...
Derek Zoolander
is a male model.
Yeah, he's the most famous male model in the whole world.
He does the runways, he does ads, he does it all. So we kind of catch
Modeling jobs.
We catch up with him later. This is like, what, 15 years later. So former model Derek Zoolander, who's played by Stiller, and Hansel, which is
Owen Wilson,
find themselves thrust back into the spotlight after living in seclusion for years, which is a pretty classic comedy trope.
It's also just an easy way to get out. Like, it's kind of like, it's the most like boring take a lot of these filmmakers choose. Like, oh, the character hasn't grown in 15 years because they were doing nothing. So it kind of just keeps the character on ice.
And it keeps the characterization...
Sure, yeah.
Easier for the audience to be like, yeah, he's still the same. That's
but also,
what we want.
You wouldn't have to worry about that for a character like Derek Zoolander, who is just so stupid that he doesn't have to change in 15 years.
LeMay? He is really funny in this.
Oh, he's great.
But yeah, so Derek is living in seclusion because right after the events of the first film,
he built the school.
He built this school like, to teach kids how to read, but he built it out of the materials that they made the little model, like the architectural model for,
which is a really funny gag.
So after 2 days of it being open, it collapses and kills his wife, Christine Taylor,
who I think they were going through divorce at this time. So I wonder if that was part of it.
Yeah, but they've since rekindled.
Yeah,
which is cool.
Yeah.
As children of divorce, we can only dream.
As children divorce, I would hope my parents would never rekindle.
They better stay apart.
Stay away. Stay away, Mom, or Dad's going to crush you with a giant book.
So he accidentally kills his wife, who was a Time magazine writer in the first film.
So 2001.
Yeah. And Derek Zoolander then raises the son and is like so dumb he can't even do it. So the kid gets taken away.
Yeah, there's this really great bit where it's like footage from TMZ of him in his apartment, and he can't figure out how to cook pasta for his son. So there's like an open flame, and he's holding spaghetti and trying to break. He's like, Derek Jr., how does mommy make the pasta soft? How does he make the pasta soft?
Make the pasta soft.
And that genuinely made me laugh so hard that my dad walked into my room, and I tried to explain him the joke, and he stared at me, and he did not respond.
Wow. That's scary.
So maybe I'll call Child Protective Services on my dad.
Hell yeah. Meanwhile, Hansel was, I guess, in the building at the time of its collapse.
Yeah.
And was trapped under a hot beam.
Yeah.
Or something. And his face is terribly scarred.
All right. So obviously everybody, the joke is that he's not actually scarred. Like it's a little cut that nobody notices.
It's like a little Harry Potter lightning bolt on his cheek.
I think the funnier joke would have been he genuinely like is disfigured and he wears that for the rest of the movie. Because they hype it up and you're like, okay, like he's like, it's so bad, so you know it's not going to be bad. I think it genuinely would have been funny if he like was like scarred really bad, like he was the Phantom of the Opera.
That would be kind of cool. But they're kind of living in seclusion by themselves, and Billy Zane, who's in the first film, shows up to both of their places and has like this invitation from who we learn is Kristen Wiig's character, and she has this voice that. What do you think of Kristen Wiig in this movie?
Terrible.
I
had this thought about the fact that she's been in 3 sequels to SNL hits, and I know they're not quite or like quote unquote like like hits from SNL, but she's in the Ghostbusters, Answer the Call, whatever that one's called, Paul
which
Feig
they
one.
renamed. Right?
Yeah. They have a subtitle too. She's in Anchorman 2, and she's in this. I think she's good in Anchorman 2. I think her and Steve Carell are really funny in that.
That's
I think she's fine in Ghostbusters. She's terrible in this. But my thought was, all 3 of those roles could have been played by Maya Rudolph, and I would have enjoyed it way more.
Ooh, Maya Rudolph would have been good in Zoolander 2.
Absolutely.
Definitely Zoolander 2 of the 3.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, she is some new fashion person and invites them to come to Rome for this event. And they kind of meet up at the airport for the first time.
Yeah.
And they're beefing because of the beam that scarred Hansel's face.
And I do enjoy that they don't really spend a lot of time being like, oh, like we hate each other. Like they kind of let like just go right back to friends. Like the line Owen Wilson was like, oh, like I miss not knowing things together.
Then, the reason they come together is they're taken to like an Airbnb.
Oh my God. And this is the Fred Armisen role.
And well, Fred Armisen picks them up from the airport as what was it? VIP?
Chip, maybe?
Chip?
I don't know. But it's Fred Armisen's face superimposed onto a little boy's body.
Yeah.
Who works for Kyle Mooney, who's the guy that brought him to Rome for the fashion show. Yeah, it's...
And he shows them to their room, and he's listing off all the amenities, and then he's like, yeah, we have farm-to-table Wi-Fi. And they're like, okay. And then he leaves. And they're like, what is farm-to-table Wi-Fi? And they were both, like, pretending.
Like they knew what that was.
I thought it would be cool if I knew what farm-to-table Wi-Fi was.
I also do want to shout out a couple of jokes in the opening. So the opening scene of this movie is like 2 men on bikes, and they have guns, and they're chasing a masked figure.
Yes.
And it's revealed that it's Justin Bieber.
It's Justin Bieber.
And they murder him to such a degree.
They
unload 100 rounds into Justin Bieber's chest. And it's so funny.
It's really good.
I'd not be like...
Well, not before Bieber breaks the guy's neck with his legs, which is pretty awesome.
It was nice to see this era of Justin Bieber again. Like, in a way you thought, like, you wouldn't, like, ever like, have to miss this version of Justin Bieber. But it's like, I was like, oh, like, he was... Like, he had that level of he can make fun of himself a little bit. Like it was 2016,
self-aware.
So Kate McKinnon was playing him on SNL, like, you know.
Oh yeah, this was a good time.
Yeah.
Remember 2016?
But it kills me when he gets killed by the biker and it gets 100 rounds in his chest. He has to post a selfie on Instagram.
Yeah, he's like, "You can't kill us all. We will protect the chosen one." And he just like says it like so straight, like so convincingly. Yeah. And then they shoot him.
But it made me laugh so hard because he spends so much time after he takes the selfie. Yeah, he scrolls through a million different filters and like hits different ones and tries them out, and it made me laugh so hard how much time they just spent on this moment with him.
Yeah, in that first scene, you're like, this movie is actually gonna be like, we're gonna reclaim Zoolander 2 today.
Yeah,
like it's gonna be great.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, wow, people were wrong about this movie.
Yeah,
because I laughed so much in the first third of this movie. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think there's another line. Or it was we saw that they have killed off several of pop stars and rock stars.
Yeah, because then we meet a pretty pivotal character, Penelope Cruz's character, who's like this Interpol agent
who was a swimsuit model,
former swimsuit model.
Yeah,
and someone's like, Justin Bieber was just killed, and there's that picture of him doing Blue Steel.
Yeah,
because right before he dies, he takes.
It's not Blue Steel.
Or it's not Blue Steel. Sorry.
It's the other one.
We find out later. Yeah. And then all these images pop up on the screen of other pop stars who have been killed.
Usher, Madonna,
Lenny Kravitz, Demi Lovato, and I think our favorite,
The Boss.
The Boss. And these are real pictures of them making the face. And I guess they're sending them to Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
And
he called in some favors.
And he did it. And it's really hilarious.
Yeah. Where the caption is The Boss capped.
The Boss capped.
Which cracked me up.
At first I was like, oh my God, like, can they, like, it's so violent. I'm like, this is crazy that any of them even agreed to this.
Well, there also are a lot of pop stars in it because we have a Sting and Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande
is in a latex BDSM suit. Really confusing. Also, we also kind of skipped over Hansel's origin too. So where Hansel has been, he's been in hiding, but he's been living with like a sex cult, and he
calls them orgy.
Yeah,
all 11 people, which is composed of like little elves and old men
and a goat, and our favorite, like Kiefer Sutherland, who is legitimately giving one of the funniest performances I've seen in years, and the Hansel's arc for this movie is that he doesn't have a dad, so he can't be a father because he gets all 11 people in the orgy. He gets them all pregnant,
including Kiefer Sutherland.
All I was thinking about was, I hope that Donald Sutherland, I hope he watched this movie and saw his son saying he lost his baby, Owen Wilson.
Oh yeah, so then at the end, Kiefer Sutherland like parts through the crowd, and I mean, this isn't really a spoiler, but Owen Wilson's character Hansel comes to this sort of catharsis at the end of the story, and he's like, I'm ready to be a dad. Yeah. And they're all like, yeah. And then Kiefer Sutherland comes through the crowd.
He's like, I can't wait. I was like, wow, I can't wait to be a dad to all 11 babies.
Like, I'm ready.
He's like, and Kiefer comes in, he's like, oh, it's going to be 10. It's going to be 10.
And he's like,
lost my baby.
He's like, I lost a baby.
Which is not funny, but it's
coming out of his mouth. It is.
I do appreciate how all the celebrities in this movie were so just insane. Like, obviously there was like Ben Stiller was like, here's the pitch, and they probably obviously have like they have a reverence for Zoolander.
The first film's iconic at that point.
Yeah, but you get Kiefer and they get like Ariana, and they get all these different people to do these very outlandish and like not like sexy or good looking things for them. Like, it's like strange. Like, he's putting them in strange lights. You know what I mean?
They're all very strange. Apparently, I found this in the research. I don't even think I wrote this down because I was just like, that's kind of a throwaway thing. But because I read it, it's like in my brain, and it could be total bullshit. Apparently, Stiller reached out to Laura Bush, the former first lady.
Really?
To be part of the orgy.
That's really funny.
That's got to be fake, but that's crazy to think about. Although maybe it wasn't, because it's weird.
Imagine if she said yes.
Kind of make her a legend.
Yeah, it would.
Especially in 2016.
Her and Nancy Reagan.
You guys all know about Nancy Reagan.
We don't have to talk about it anymore.
But
if you know, you know.
There's so many cameos. There's actually a lot of cameos in the first one.
Yeah.
There's so many more in the second one.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, like some of them are a lot stranger than others.
Yeah.
Some of them are blink and you miss it. Like Joe Jonas is just sitting there.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my god. Some of them
are
full ass roles, like Kiefer Sutherland. Who?
I think Olivia Munn was in that crowd too.
I thought I maybe saw her.
Quick faces.
Who else off the top of our domes here?
Who's in the second orgy? It's
Susan
Christina
Sarandon.
Yeah. It's
Christine Hendricks,
Ariana Grande, and Susan Sarandon.
And
it's a Rocky Horror reference.
And then Willie Nelson comes out of the bathroom. He's like, "Wait, where'd everybody go?" Like,
yeah. So there kind of is no. It's one of those movies where there's a plot, but once the plot actually gets going, it kind of loses all sense of what's happening. So, like I said, Derek and Han Solo go to Rome to be in a new fashion show, but also there's the Interpol story where these rock stars are getting killed off, and that's how it all works out, because they're making these crazy faces of blue steel, and then they need the expert, Derek Zoolander. Yeah. That's how the storylines get kind of linked up.
So
Derek was supposed to get his son back.
They have to help save the world's most beautiful people from a similar fate. And yeah, so part of it is Derek trying to get his son back, and that is kind of Zoolander 2. I mean, at this point of recording, it's been on the shelf for 9 years. So let's talk about it.
Yeah, how did you feel about his son's performance?
It won me over by the end.
It did, because his son also is playing the not fun role. His son has to be the straight man. Because even Penelope Cruz's character is also kind of crazy, so there's no real room for anyone else to be crazy. So he's he's smart, in what they say, and he hates his dad because his dad also won't abandon him, but too he's an idiot. So there's a great scene.
Killed his mom.
There's a great scene early on when we meet the son. Also the son's fat, where he's
classic 2016.
Yeah. So there is a bit of a difference between him and Derek, because Derek is so the image obsessed, obviously, as a model.
I forget how it comes up, but it's they're in Italy and they're like, "Oh my god, Derek, your son, he's at an orphanage in Italy," and they're like, "Oh, we have to go." And there's this skinny kid who looks identical to Derek Zoolander, and Stiller's watching him and he's getting kind of wistful, and he's like, "My son, that's gotta be my son."
He's like, "Oh boy, what's that boy's name?" And his kid comes up. He's like, "Oh, that's blah blah blah."
It's Vincenzo.
He's like, "Oh, I thought it was Derek Jr. or whatever." He's like, "Oh, that's funny because that's my name too."
And then Vincenzo, who we think is Zoolander's kid, is like, "Hey, Fatlander!" And it's like, oh no.
And this also leads to maybe my favorite joke in the movie, or one of my favorite jokes. Derek's trying to bond with his son. He's like, "Let's go out for chocolate gelato." And then he's riding around Rome in a convertible. And he's taking selfies.
Jitterbug.
It's the closest thing to the gasoline fight. It's them trying.
Yeah, same needle drop.
Yeah, and Derek's having fun eating ice cream, taking selfies. And then the car flips.
It was actually pretty funny to watch after watching Michael Mann's Ferrari.
Oh yeah, which is a similar style crash,
a very
right?
Similar crash.
I think the crash in this looks better than does in Ferrari.
Yeah.
But they keep flip the car 25 times.
What does he say? He's like he has a selfie stick.
Yeah.
Which also kind of dates it.
Yeah.
And to me, it was a cool way.
Oh.
Having the selfie stick.
I have 3 notes on 3 things that dated for me almost instantly in the first 25 minutes. And that is Netflix DVDs.
Love it.
Matt Lauer.
Hilarious.
And in the first show they go to back in Rome, DJ Skrillex.
Yeah, Skrillex.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Billy Zane delivers the message from Kristen Wiig's character, and also is carrying Netflix DVDs for both Derek and Hansel. And Derek's like, oh, perfect. Like Jack Ryan and Jack Reacher. It's going to be a real jack off tonight. And I was like, for me, 2016 was like prime Netflix DVD. I think I explained it on the show.
Mine was
before.
A little bit before.
2016 would have been like 8th grade.
I feel like the app was out by then, no?
No, it was, but I was still getting the DVDs.
Yeah. Well, that was season 3 of House of Cards.
Yeah. Early Netflix it's weird. It is like nostalgic now.
It's
Orange is, there were 2 shows. Orange is the New Black. Season 3 shows.
Season 4 of Arrested Development and House of Cards.
That was it. It was simple.
Yeah.
Now you go on there. You know what? I'm gonna stop. We sound like old men. Now you go on Netflix.
6 seasons, 65 episodes of Cobra Kai.
I get a headache. I turn off the freaking tube. I can't even go on Netflix anymore.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
I don't have a joke for Cobra Kai. I thought if I said it in Derek Zoolander's voice, then I would think of one. But I couldn't.
That's okay, man. I think you and I would actually do a really good Zoolander Hansel cosplay.
Absolutely.
Tall, blonde.
Short, beautiful.
Dumb. I guess we're both dumb.
Yeah.
But we're dumb together.
We're dumb together. I miss not knowing things with you. Yeah. As you could have guessed it, the villain of the piece is not really Kristen Wiig and Kyle Mooney, who also is good in this movie. Kyle Mooney.
He's actually really funny.
I always enjoy when
he's doing his Kyle Mooney thing.
Absolutely doing the Kyle Mooney thing, which I think works better in Y2K's own movie, which is funny to me because he...
Really? Because I was going to say I actually like the Mooney thing better here than Y2K.
I think Kyle Mooney gives all of his funniest bits to himself in Y2K, which is kind of funny to me also.
Yeah.
But Kyle Mooney is doing the Kyle Mooney thing, which I always like when SNL cast member gets kind of like in the middle of their run.
Thrown up to the big leagues.
Yeah. Here's a supporting role for you. Maybe the worst movie for him to pick, but...
Also, IMDb tells me Beck Bennett is in this movie.
Really?
Where the fuck is he?
I could not spot him. But I did spot him in Superman. He's hilarious in Superman.
Yeah, last week we talked about Brightburn.
Yeah.
Full transparency, we're recording this before Brightburn.
So our circadian rhythms were all messed up on the movies.
I hope the Brightburn episode was great.
I hope, guys, let us know if you loved the Brightburn episode.
One of the things Mooney says, he's like, that is so Jedi. He's like, so Jedi.
He's like, oh, you guys are so old school. Like, I hate you guys. Like, he says, I hate you guys.
Yeah, like, he's just like, he is so quick in those scenes with him. And and Stiller's really good, like, just kind of like twitching his eyebrows.
He's really good at reacting. I was thinking about that in this movie.
It is one of those weird things where it's like, he directed it, he wrote it, he stars in it, and he is really good in the movie. But it's not, it doesn't come together.
And it's also one of those things where it's like, you waited 15 years, you couldn't get a good script for it.
No.
And also,
there's also like 4 writers on it too, which is never a good sign.
It's one of the things too where you know that Will Ferrell is going to be the villain again. He's going to show up until over halfway through the movie.
Yeah.
Like he shows up with like 45 minutes left, which maybe is a good thing because I was wearing thin of his character. And I was like, you didn't need to bring him back. You could have done a new villain and made it just Kristen Wiig and Kyle Mooney, and that would have probably worked a lot better.
I wasn't even like crazy about him in the first movie.
Oh, he's the funniest when he's like with his assistant.
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah.
And they have like some sexual tension.
Yeah, who gets like no play in this one.
But they recycled a bit where he like throws coffee on him.
Yeah, and it's like kind of hypersexual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so Ferrell's plot is a Zoolander is a part of a line of people. So it turns out the Garden of Eden, there's Adam, Eve, and there also was Steve, who was the supermodels.
The first supermodel. And Adam was the first rock star. And rock stars were sent to protect the models because they're smarter and more creative than the models are, but they're also like still beautiful. So that's why they were killing off the pop stars, was because they were protecting the supermodels. Yeah.
So we also find out that Sting is like a monk for the rock stars, and he is the father of Hansel.
Well, right in the beginning of the film, Bieber right before Bieber gets killed, he's like banging on the door of Sting's house. He's like, Sting, let me in, Sting.
Yeah, who's living in a Roman
like a villa.
cathedral. Yeah.
And you like pan up and it's like a gargoyle of Sting's head. Yeah. And you're just like, whoa.
Yeah. I will also admit I was not the biggest fan of the Police. Like the Police.
Wait, are you serious?
I mean the band.
No, I know you're talking about the band.
No, but not like that I was a hater of the Police. They just weren't they weren't my jam.
What about in our previous, when we lived together, there was a big Police era?
That's what I'm getting to.
Okay.
There was a police presence in our house.
Honestly, there was both kinds.
But like watching this movie, I got the hints instantly because I've heard you guys talk so much and listened to so much of the Police that I was like getting all the references now, and I was like, okay, like I guess I was primed.
Yeah,
I get this.
We were setting you up by playing the Police for 8 months straight.
I was primed for Zoolander too.
To get the references, because Hansel gets these like gargled, muffled voice calls throughout the movie. And we find out later it's Sting, but it's like his dad, but he has like all these lines where he like drops in the names of the songs. He's like, this is the King of Pain. Yeah. Meet me at whatever.
Yeah, he says
don't stand
SOS,
so close to me.
Yeah.
Message in a bottle.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but so...
And when Sting finally shows up, it's one of the moments that tickled me, because it's like, freeze frame, Roxanne! Yeah. And then, like, there's a little... The title cards are pretty funny throughout, where it's like, Sting, Roxanne.
It's kind of like a meme movie a little bit.
Well, what I wanted to say about the original, comes out in 2001, completely sets the stage for, like, YouTube and that era.
Sure, yeah.
There is so much, like, overlaying with Ferrell at the end, like... And like that kind of comedy, like these bits, like I was like watching Zoolander and having like a moment where I was like, whoa, like you could understand how younger people watched that.
Sure.
One. And then
you're saying like it was like a TikTok film, but like in a proto way?
I'm even wondering like someone like Kyle Mooney.
And he
must have been pretty young in 2001, like watching Zoolander, like that his whole class of SNL.
Yeah, when I saw Zoolander in 2001, I was probably about 4 months old, and it was so
impactful.
Just so formative, just for my comedy style.
You could feel the shift in the theater. I wasn't born yet.
Yeah, but that also was, I crapped my pants because I was a little baby, so there was a shift in terms of the smell of the theater.
Ooh, baby poop is so stinky, so stinky.
Yeah, because you're a young father, right?
Basically, I have a very young brother. He shits all the time. Stinks.
That's awesome.
It's awesome when he's not shitting.
Yeah, so Sting is he's like a monk in order to protect like the models.
He's like rocking a beard in this.
Yeah, he looks good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Derek's son is the heir apparent to this because he's the youngest of the model line, I guess. But his son's like frumpy, I guess, so nobody thinks he can do it. But Will Ferrell,
his blood is like more pure.
His blood's more pure
because he's fat.
Yeah. So Ferrell's plans to fatten him up and then sacrifice.
This is really where I kind of started to like tune out the plot
at this point,
and just kind of chuckle at the jokes.
Yeah. Ferrell's held in maximum security prison. He breaks out. He gets back. He kills Kyle Mooney.
I did like that sequence where Mugatu is his name, and is Will Ferrell's name, and apparently Zoolander is the only visitor that Mugatu will allow. So when Stiller like finds this out, like he goes to the prison, and they have a pretty good scene together.
They do.
Where Mugatu like tricks Zoolander into breaking him out.
Yeah.
And Mugatu's like, I've been making these masks.
Yeah.
And he puts on these masks. He wears like a Derek Zoolander mask. And it's
like a paper mache.
It's like so horrible and jank.
Well, he's like, oh, I don't want you to scratch my neck. Please don't. He's like, oh, you're doing reverse psychology on me.
Yeah.
So then he just scratches his neck, and then he gets all chained up, and then he's like, wow, I forgot how stupid you were. Also, for some reason, like the 2 cameos inside the prison are MC Hammer and John Malkovich.
John Malkovich is there.
Is he in the first one?
No.
I was trying to remember, like, was he in the first one and I'm forgetting him?
And not in Fantastic Four.
Cut from Fantastic Four, breaking news.
We're just getting this now.
I'm just getting this right now, I'm sorry. John Malkovich's The Red Ghost will not be in 2025's Fantastic Four.
Unless we're wrong.
Like we were all like, I'm not seeing it now because he's out, and then Matt Shackman's like, I was just lying.
I put him back in.
It's
awesome.
Yeah. Well, because whatever. We don't.
God damn it! We did it again. We circled back to MCU.
We almost talked about the Happy Gilmore verse, and that was the only thing. But then we talked.
I really think we have like a disease, and it's like we need to go to therapy.
This is our form of Alzheimer's.
It's like, for the rest of our life, we're going to be talking about those fucking 25 movies.
Well, when you release 36 movies in 14 years, and we popular, see every single one of them,
and we're young,
yeah, that's gonna give us a brain disease.
Our brains aren't even fully developed, right?
No,
now. And we're still.
By the time we're 30, there's gonna be 57 fucking MCU movies.
We literally, I still kind of get it. We have like these Pavlovian responses to the Marvel. Dun, 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 dun. It's like you kind of like perk up, like your heart starts beating, like it's a real thing.
You're like, wow, what am I gonna see? And then you see it, and you're like, wow, why did I see that? So then they try to sacrifice his son, and it fails, and this is where some of the laughs came back.
Yeah,
so it's all the fashion people.
Kind of funny. Like Anna Wintour shows up, Tommy Hilfiger, Marc Jacobs.
Yeah, and there's a good bit where Han Solo's attacking Will Ferrell, and he's like, oh, Derek, throw me the knife, and Derek just throws the knife into his leg, and then he falls and like knees his son in the head.
Yeah, his son is like displayed on this, like, you know, his hands are tied over, like he's about to be sacrificed. Yeah. And he's like on this elevated bed almost. Yeah. And Owen Wilson like falls like 40 feet on top of him and like breaks the whole thing.
Here's what I think works.
And his foot is like, before this, his foot is like burning because there's like lava. And he uses the sun as like a jumping off point. Yeah. So he like steps on the Derek Jr.'s chest and like burns him. And he's like, shit.
Here's what I think works about the sun in this movie. Is that all of these characters are Looney Tunes and he's Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
Which is like why like that dynamic like I think kind of works.
We should bookmark that for a future project. Just like that framework.
For Zoolander 3.
Zoolander 3. Do you think there's going to be a Zoolander 3?
No.
Impossible.
I think Stiller's too old. It would be so sad if he did like at 70.
Still doing the face.
Yeah.
It was funny. I was looking at, and this is also an IMDb thing. Like looking at the pictures in IMDb, which eventually at the end of the gallery is like pictures from like the premiere and stuff. And he commits to the bit, like he makes that blue steel face
in all the pictures
as Ben Stiller, like on the red carpet with his wife, with Owen Wilson.
That is fun. It's fun. But I liked when like Timmy like dressed up as Bob Dylan for one of the premieres.
See, I didn't like that.
What?
I didn't like that.
I feel like that like Timmy and Ben Stiller kind of are cut from the same cloth in some way. I feel they have a similar kind of air about themselves. Like it's like a confidence, and it's like almost in the line of douchey, but you respect them because they are talented.
Ben Stiller, I feel like Timmy must get hate for being young and attractive.
Yeah.
I don't think Stiller ever really had like a backlash in the way that people are like, I hate Will Ferrell.
No,
I hate Jim Carrey.
No,
like no one really.
Because Stiller like vanished.
And he kind of plays the straight man more. Like he's more easy to like.
And I also think that like he was regarded in a different way because he was a director too.
Yeah.
So like he directed like the Tropic Thunder, which was a comedy that was nominated for Oscars.
Yeah.
So like he was kind of held above. He was kind of held above them, and he vanished for pretty much most of the 2010s, like in a way that they just kept churning out like Daddy's Home 2 and shit like that.
Yeah.
He was not doing that.
Likes to work. I think Stiller's probably more comfortable.
Yeah, his parents were rich too. He probably inherited a lot of money.
Well, I don't know how rich they could have been. Just comedy
Seinfeld
stars.
royalties.
King of Queens.
King of Queens royalties.
We're talking about Jerry Stiller, of course.
And Elaine Stiller? Right?
No, she has a different last name. What the fuck's her name?
I don't want to be disrespectful to her. I want to make sure we hear the name right here. Ben Stiller mommy. Who Ben Stiller mommy?
And Mira.
I think I was thinking of Elaine May. I don't know why.
Similar.
Yeah.
They were like a comedic duo, the two of them.
Yeah.
She's in the first movie.
Yeah. Not enough of his dad in this one. He's only in like 1 second.
Well, this was his last film role.
Wait, but he didn't die for like 5 more years. He died like in the 2020s.
Bro, what are you saying? Oh no, he did.
Bro, what are you?
She died in 2015.
Yeah.
He died in, May of 2020.
Yeah. See.
But he looks old.
I know
as
my celebrity
shit.
deaths.
He was 92. Did you want him? You wanted him out there, and just
I wanted him.
I wanted Jerry Stiller giving us more laughs until he croaked.
Yeah, as he should. Look at Mel Brooks, 99. He's gonna play yogurt in Spaceballs 2.
I'm sure we'll be doing that.
He's gonna die on set. He's literally gonna die on set.
You're gonna be really upset.
I will be upset. I do love Mel Brooks. It would be.
Not to say I wouldn't be upset.
I was talking to my mom about this recently. So my mom's 87. She did like an indoor like skydiving thing.
What?
So
like recently?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And she was like, Andrew, like if I didn't have somebody there, like like with me, I would have just like flailed and like hit my head and died. Like it was like so intense.
Oh my god!
And
dude.
I was like, me mom. 1, I'm glad you're okay, but 2,
yeah, glad you didn't. I can't imagine her saying this to you.
It would have been kind of interesting way for you to go out, right? And she was like, "Oh, absolutely."
She's like the grandma from Hoodwinked.
Like if she died, they're like, "Yeah, like an 87-year-old just like she died doing indoor skydiving." I'm like, that would be a good way for you to go out. Like it would be like a story.
So punk rock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Superman.
Yeah. Tune in next week or tune in the week before.
Last week.
Tune in last week for our Superman thoughts. Yeah, and at the end, they have to lift the orb. Or no, there's a bomb that Farrell drops, and they have to do the thing for the first one where they all have to channel their minds together in order to stop it from going in lava. So it's Owen Wilson's Han Solo and his dad Sting as Derek and Derek Jr. And this is how I knew I really liked the ending, and I liked Derek Jr. because the face he makes.
He kind of reminded me of like. Well,
no, well, I was gonna say, but just his face he makes is genuinely funnier than any other faces that they're all making.
Yeah, it's really good.
His face is so funny
coming from this little kid. But I was gonna say he kind of reminded me of like the Rizzler.
Oh, sure, he's proto Rizzler.
Big Justice, like they're kind of that. He's kind of that mold of kid.
I like never heard you say their names before, so that was like that's kind of a jarring.
Is that like hearing Joe Biden say Rizzler? Skibbity.
Corn Pop.
Skibbity Zoolander.
It also probably is worth addressing, I would say briefly by us. I don't know if we have the most insightful takes on it, but there is a non-binary character in this movie.
Played by Benedict Cumberbatch. He plays...
In like his first comedy. He chose this one.
Yeah, he plays a character named All.
Yeah.
And he's only in like the first portion of the movie.
It's like 1 or 2 scenes, even if that. Like it's been like 1 minute of screen time.
Yeah,
even if that.
But he really regrets it. Like he's mentioned it several times since the film's release.
Yeah, it's like the thing I said for Lily Collins for Pan.
God damn it, dude! The second time, Rooney Mara.
Sorry, they look very similar.
No, Lily Collins looks like Audrey Hepburn.
Well, Lily Collins also looks like Phil Collins, but...
And Phil Collins looks like Danny Boyle.
Moving on again.
Boots!
I would love to see an edit of that, but with Derek Zoolander.
I fucking love that movie.
What was it? Where she got called out for Pan, Rooney Mara, and she was like, "Yeah, like I regret it." And I'm like, "Oh, did you regret it, or did you just regret that you got called out for it?"
Yeah, this was only like a burp away from today.
This was 9 years ago. So I'm like, you must have had some insight that you shouldn't have done that.
But honestly, seeing Matt Lauer in the beginning, it was kind of like,
it does feel,
it's like, oh shit, like this was
so much has changed.
I'll say it again, it has been on the shelf for 9 years, like almost a decade ago.
Yeah.
And Matt Lauer, I mean, he has a funny line. He's like kids today can't name a Caucasian president.
Oh yeah, that wasn't funny.
It's like rapid fire, like cameos from news people, like Joe Scarborough from Morning Joe is in it. Like I'm sure Blitzer, he's in all these fucking movies.
Dude, he's a Hollywood shill.
Blitzer's a hack.
I mean, can you blame him though?
He peaked.
Name like Wolf Blitzer, you're meant for the stars.
He peaked with Mission.
Oh, he's so good in that one Mission Impossible. I saw.
Who is it? It's Simon Pegg under the mask.
Yeah, it's Benji. I saw that.
Jake
Tapper's in
same
Superman.
old Benji. Yeah, Tapper was blurry, out of focus.
But his name is credited as like Jake like Tupper or something like that. I'm like, just call him Jake Tapper.
Well, I thought it was
really
interesting
lazy about it.
On the IMDb, like even though they are celebrity cameos, they're listed as like their name, which makes me think like
as herself,
because they're really not playing themselves. Like it's weird.
Yeah, it's
like Neil deGrasse Tyson is in it. Katy Perry.
I feel like I've said this before. Fuck Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Wow.
I hate his ass.
There goes that sponsor.
He pisses me off. He's terrible in this fucking movie. He gets the final line.
Lame.
That's
the most 2016.
He sucks. I hate him.
He did kind of, capitalize on whatever the hell he had.
Yeah. Oh, he's a nerd, but he's got a deep voice. Wow, that's cool.
I just remember
that's so cool.
He did like an epic takedown of an Interstellar one time, and I was like, "Fuck you, man!"
Oh my god, he always does that shit. Actually, in this movie, this wouldn't have happened. Yeah, it's a fucking movie, dude. Oh my, I hate his ass. I hate Neil deGrasse Tyson so much.
Let's clip this one.
I hope he sees it. Neil deGrasse Tyson, you're not funny. You're not cool. You're not interesting. You're bad. You're a bad actor, and I hope you. I hope you go away forever.
Wow. But he is part of this kind of part of this like time capsule element of this movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Like it. Even though I wasn't like vibing with the movie, I was like, this is. I'm glad we have Zoolander 2.
Yeah, and that's why like it's a meme movie too, I think.
Yeah. So one thing I kind of wanted to discuss with you is this epic collaboration between Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson.
Oh, sure.
And I said it before how Stiller's great, Wilson is great, and I was wondering if you'd be interested in maybe doing either a blind ranking of 5 of their epic collaborations, or can you name all 12 movies that they have collaborated in?
I want to guess 12. Can I have 12?
Please.
Night Museum 1 through 3.
Yes.
Zoolander 1 and 2, that's 5.
Yes.
Then it's Royal Tenenbaums, that's 6.
Yes.
3 Meet the Parents, that's 9. Right?
Yep. Dude, you're smoking this, by the way.
I'm missing 3.
One of them you are never going to get, and 2 of them you will get.
Is there another West with both of them? No, but Ben's not in Bottle Rocket now.
Kind of awesome that we got Stiller and Wilson in a Wes Anderson film.
Yeah, absolutely.
In his best film.
Yeah, absolutely his best film. Wilson is not in Tropic Thunder. He was supposed to be, but then there was a whole thing with that.
They are like one of the best like on-screen duos.
Yeah. Wilson's not in Anchorman.
One of them, you want hints?
Yeah, give me hints for the last couple.
One of them is a reboot of an old show.
Oh, Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah, that kind of gave it away. The other one is a movie we talked about earlier in the pod, relating to Stiller mainly.
Reality Bites?
Nope.
The Cable Guy?
Yeah.
I don't remember Wilson.
He's like in a brief role.
And then the other one?
And the other one is from 1998. It's called Permanent Midnight. It's like an indie.
That reads like a fake movie and something.
Well, it's kind of positions Stiller and Wilson kind of in like the Affleck Damon like.
Interesting.
They're just like these actors, you know, and they kind of just got pulled into comedy. kind of by happenstance. You know, Damon got pulled towards drama. Affleck got pulled to big budget kind of action stuff, romance. But they all kind of started in that same like fertile ground. Wait.
They started in a pump and dump ground?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Like,
I'm not sure.
I'm scared. They were all kind of just bopping around in like the 90s. In like the indie film scene.
There are all those famous headshots in the 90s, and it's like you see, it's like you know, Ben Stiller and Gwyneth Paltrow, like Benicio del Toro, Ben Affleck, and you kind of see like you see how big this class was.
Yeah. And then it's kind of funny to think, or I kind of like to think about it, like, then they do Zoolander in 2001, and it's like it kind of changes everything.
Yeah.
And they do Tenenbaums, and it's like suddenly they're movie stars.
Yeah.
So that's Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson.
Blind ranking.
So here are some production facts. Honestly, not a ton, but the announcement for the movie came from a fashion show where Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson walked down the runway in character. You might actually remember this because
I love viral marketing stuff like that, though.
Like, there's this one picture of them that, to me, like, I remembered as... It must have been, like, on Collider Movie Talk or AMC Movie Talk. Like, this was the image that they showed, and it was like, oh,
and we'll post this on the Instagram, too.
Like, they're doing Zoolander 2.
Oh, yes.
Like, I remember that
I've absolutely
picture.
seen that.
Some other thing is Eddie Murphy had expressed
in
interest.
The Amazon facts.
Yeah.
In the X-ray facts, whatever it's called.
Which are just pulled from IMDb.
Yeah.
Had expressed interest in being in the movie and developed his own pose called Black Iron. I don't know if that's true.
He was going to be in Twins 3 also. He was trying to hop on the sequels for some reason.
Yeah. Zoolander 2 marked the end of Stiller's long-standing tradition of starting his directorial efforts by bringing his cast and crew together and stepping on a glass bottle for good luck, as kind of like the Jewish tradition. When Stiller stepped on the glass for Zoolander 2, he pierced the sole of his shoe and sliced his heel.
Whoa.
Kind of a...
That's an omen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Zoolander 2 ends up being what it is. You might have noticed this. I noticed it, but IMDb also noticed it. When Stiller and Wilson come out on their first runway, like the first fashion show, they're wearing Mork outfits from Mork and Mindy.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I thought maybe that was like a nod to
Robin,
their friend who had passed.
Because he had passed. Yeah, wow. Oh.
On that note, during the orgy scene, Susan Sarandon quotes Rocky Horror, like you said.
No MCU facts today.
Well.
Oh, was it the sweaty one?
Well, it's not quite the sweaty that you would think. It's Pirates of the Caribbean sweaty fact.
Oh, because the guy, the Justin Theroux looks like Jack Sparrow.
What? No.
Oh.
This was not the first movie where Penelope Cruz played a character that encountered the Fountain of Youth.
Oh, true. It's Pirates 4.
Her character in Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tide 2011 also visited the fabled fountain.
With her father, Blackbeard.
Also, as we said on the Lone Ranger episode, the second Pirates film that I watched and was completely thrown off.
Yeah. Because it almost reads like a prequel.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
So those are the facts. So if you're in the mood for some comedy legacy sequels, check out this slate. Up first, we have Anchorman 2, The Legend Continues from 2013. The original film came out in 2004.
Yeah.
2004. So that had nine,
Irish guy.
it's a 9-year difference.
Oh, it came out 2004.
2004.
2004.
So 9 years in between, but it feels like a lot of time. I mean, I remember we rewatched Anchorman 2 not too long ago.
Yeah, it's very digital.
3 years at this point.
This one is actually very digital too, but like in kind of a fun way.
I actually wanted to touch on this. The original Zoolander looks amazing.
Yeah.
Shot on 35. There's that scene where Zoolander and Hansel do like the walk off.
Yeah.
And Bowie comes in and Bowie's like the judge. That looks like something out of Fight Club. Like, it looks gritty. Like, it looks good.
Well, because this is Stiller's probably first movie he shot on film. And I feel like Walter Mitty's probably film. And I know Tropic Thunder's film.
This is digital.
Yeah.
and I think.
Oh yes, yeah.
MIDI was digital too.
Really?
But MIDI has that classic kind of 2010s film look.
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder must be shot on film.
I'm like 95% sure it is.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, then strike me dead.
Be careful, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to
tempt. Second one.
I'm just furiously Google.
Dumb and Dumber 2, 2014, which is the following year. The original film came out in 1994, which makes it a 20-year gap in between films. Have you seen Dumb and Dumber 2?
Saw it in theaters opening weekend. Was disappointed.
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder was shot on film. Whew.
We got him. And the last one, which a coworker actually reminded me of this today, because I was trying to think of like a third one.
Yeah.
Coming to America.
Oh, I actually don't hate that one.
I haven't seen it.
It's not great, but I enjoyed it. It was a COVID watch. And I really liked the original, so it was kind of like...
This has the longest gap, coming from 1988.
Yeah.
33 years.
Yeah. And it's insane that James Earl Jones was still in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane. So those are my comedy legacy sequels. If you want to see James Earl Jones being a true thespian, check out John Sayles' Mate One. Little bonus slate rec for you. He's really good at that.
As we start to wind down, I do want to give a debut to a new segment. It may be a new reoccurring segment for the podcast. Okay. In this day and age, you can't shake a stick without hitting a legacy sequel. Hollywood's pumping and dumping them out, okay?
Yeah, we're in like this new era.
So, I think it's time we start to turn the heat up on them. This is Andrew Allegacy sequel, where we cover all the hottest legacy sequel news and we tear in the shreds.
Okay.
And I do a theme song to this. So I reached out to somebody, a filmmaker like George Lucas. Have you ever heard of him before?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he famously is the creator of Star Wars?
Star Trek? Star Wars.
Wars. And he sold his beloved franchise to Disney in 2012. They made a lot of legacy sequels. 3 even.
Can you imagine a trilogy? I want to be with George Lucas in the room when he made that call.
Signs that check. And he dots the... there was no I in his name.
He dots the G.
Yeah. For George. That's the G for George. So he actually... he's not been the happiest with how Disney's run his beloved franchise.
Do you think part of the agreement was him, like, he can't say shit about the new movies?
I think it's more that he doesn't want to. I mean, you can ask him in a second. He's actually here to sing his song live. He actually wrote a parody. He actually wrote a parody song, or maybe it's original. We'll see. He wrote a song actually to be the theme song for this new segment.
Okay. And
he's gonna sing it live for us. He's a little shy about it. So, hey George, you want to come over here? He's little feet. He's kind of steering.
Fast.
Yeah.
He's little.
Hi,
George.
I wrote this song for Andrew's segment.
That's so thoughtful.
Right. Just imagine there's music, but we don't want to get copyrighted. Okay. This is about the state of Star Wars, and it's gonna be kind of the tie-in to the segment because they're about legacy sequels. Okay.
I get it.
All right. I need silence. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, little Jar Jar, is Bob Iger home? Did he go away and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire.
No.
Oh, Misa on fire. Tell me now, Jar Jar, is Disney good to you? And can he do the things that George Lucas can do? Oh, no, I can take you higher to Cloud City. Oh, Misa on fire. Sometimes it's like someone took a lightsaber, baby, edgy and dull, and cut me in half like I'm Darth Maul. At night I wake up and my Jedi robes are soaking wet, and the Millennium Falcon's running through the middle of my head. Only you can cool my desire off. Oh, Misa on fire. George, that was beautiful.
I feel the need to snap. Because I was, Bruce is a poet.
Oh, is that who I took it from?
Maybe.
I think I heard down the radio once or twice.
I thought it sounded familiar.
George, that was incredible.
George, thank you. I mean,
I don't kind of talk, guys. I got to go back to the museum.
Jedi robes soaking wet. Millennium Falcon
running through my head. Thank you, Sam. But I do have to get back to the museum.
Oh, you have to go?
I got to go back to sunny Los Angeles. Wow.
He's always running.
He's like really fast. He's like a 7-second time in the 100.
That's awesome.
Near dash, yeah.
Well, I'm glad he could make that song for you.
All right, now no more niceties. George is gone. I don't have to act nice. So thank you for that beautiful intro, George. But man, I'm so sick of the sequel that I'm gonna seek a well and jump down it. Lassie too much? Come on, they're running out of ideas. Hollywood was having fun, but the fun is over. Once again, this is Andrew Alec a sequel, where we cover all the hottest sequel news and we tear them to shreds. Okay, first up.
Hell yeah.
Here's the headline from Deadline. Gonna be dead soon in this day and age. Diane Wiest and Stockard Channing return for Practical Magic 2.
What?
Lee Pace, Maisie Williams, and Sholo Mariwenda. That's that right? and Solly McLeod also set.
Is this for real?
Yep. Uh-oh. I got a Wiest infection. Nothing practical about it. If you want to get my ticket, I'm going to keep you at a Lee pace until I see something truly magical, like a dove coming out of a popcorn bucket. I'm going to Sholo myself out. Bye! Headline number 2. Bleecker Street cranking it up to 11. Distributor acquires Rob Reiner's Spinal Tap 2 and sets fall release.
No.
Spinal Tap? You mean those fake-ass British rockers? If I wanted a fake European rocker, I'd order a rocking chair from IKEA! Jesus Christ, -11.
Hell yeah.
The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Are these all real?
All real, all from Deadline.
God. I thought for some reason we were like through the storm.
Nope, they're coming more.
Oh my God.
The Devil Wears Prada 2. Kenneth Branagh joins sequel with Meryl Streep, Anne Hathaway, Emily Blunt, and Stanley Tucci officially back. I got half a mind to light up Tucci blunts after this news. Did you know that the devil is the most played character of all time? And now he's getting a nice pair of shoes too? Come on, guys. Why can't we have God wear Nike's #1?
Devil's got a brand new bag.
This one's getting 2 thumbs down to me. I'll watch it when it comes to Netflix.
Netflix DVD, maybe.
Crimson Tide sequel in the works, says
Are you
Jerry
serious?
Bruckheimer.
Oh my God, this is making me feel so sad.
Without the hack man, I'm out, man. Let this sub drown. Mr. Denzel, why don't you go to Washington?
What?
Robert Eggers set for Labyrinth sequel at TriStar. I'd rather have eggs and bacon than Eggers and Labyrinth.
This is insane.
Bowie, bye girl. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, here's my final one.
Okay.
Ponzaroli tapped to pen the Goonies sequel for Warner Brothers.
What?
I don't know about the Goonies, but I'm also friends with a bunch of rambunctious, diverse kids called the Goobies. And we always say die. So this news, we say die fast and die hard. Boom! This was Andrew Alec's Legacy sequel. I'll see you out in the theaters, and maybe a dove will come out of my popcorn bucket. Andrew Alec sequel out.
Holy fucking shit! That was incredible. It actually bums me out right here at the end of the pod. I didn't realize all that fucking shit was in the works. They don't want you to know.
They don't want you
to know until you see the trailer and you might think it looks good.
And you say, okay, I guess.
Oh,
yeah, I guess we'll give our money to Devil Wears Prada 2.
I have no affinity for the first one. So.
I don't either.
Okay, which one are you most excited for?
Oh, probably Labyrinth, because it's Robert Eggers.
Is that actually... Eggers is making Labyrinth? Yeah. He needs money.
Well, he's doing his werewolf movie, so he probably needs to get some...
I saw something about that today.
Yeah. It's like half the cast in Nosferatu again. He's worked with the same 3 actors now.
I don't know. Well,
No, Sam.
That's all I went. Oh no.
Listen, would you hypothetically, if you saw this movie on the shelf, would you do like the blue steel for it, or would you fatten it up and try to sacrifice it?
Lard.
Yeah, would you fatten it up with lard and with a big bowl of spaghetti, and then sacrifice it in order to gain eternal life or something?
I would turn away from the shelf, order the Netflix DVD of the original Zoolander, watch that, and leave this other piece of shit on the shelf. But only because I've watched it. Only because I've watched it now. I'm Zoolander 2 curious, but I would not. I'm no longer curious. How about you?
Yeah, like I would say before this, if I was like, applying for a job, I would put I am Zoolander 2 curious on it. Yeah. Look, I think I'm building a school for ants, and I'm placing Zoolander 2 in it. And then I'm going to build a school for kids who can't read. And then I'm going to use the building materials. I'm slipping out of the voice again. And I'm using the building materials that we would use maybe for a shelf warmer ourselves, like a Blu-ray case. And I'd pick that up. And then I would put a giant Xbox One, which is where I used to watch my Blu-rays on it. And then it would crush the skull and kill me. And I would die too.
And that'd be okay.
And I'd be fine. After seeing this one, I'd rather be... Hey, reality bites. I'm better off dead.
This movie was Lame.
One
of the funnier parts in the first one is like, he has the model and he's like, what is this, a school for ants?
School for ants?
And he's like, it's like the size of like a small model. And he's like, this has to be at least 3 times as big.
And when they're with a good joke.
Yeah, the message is go watch Zoolander 1.
Yeah. Thank you as always for listening, and
check us out on social media at Shelf Warmer.
You don't even know the at. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Shelf Warmers. New episodes drop every Wednesday. You can follow us on social media at shelfwarmers.podcast, where you can send us movies to take off the shelf for future episodes.